Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Asselrock. This is the Good Night Gal coming to you live on Twitch. We're going to be playing Forspoken. But before we begin, make sure you're following me on Twitch and on X so you know when I go live. And with that said, sit back, relax, strap yourselves in. We're about to get going. John Prod, I want to welcome you to the stream. Thank you so much for coming to visit me in Asselrock. Make sure that you let us know where you're from by typing one of the commands here. I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm so excited that you decided to stop by. This is fantastic. Everybody, I want you guys to check out John Prod. He is an amazing streamer of Haitian origin, and I think that will be really refreshing for some of the people in our community today. I think you were last playing... Wait, what? How come that didn't work? What? I'm having trouble with this command. But anyway, I was really enjoying your playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla the other day. There, it worked this time. Finally. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing some more of your playthrough of that game. Guys, before we start the game, I'm going to continue with my showcases of the Black women in video games. This is something I've been featuring on the stream yesterday, and I'll be hopefully continuing this whenever I'm streaming throughout the month of March. We did something similar in February for Black History Month, celebrating the contributions of Black people in the gaming industry. But this month, I'm highlighting Black women in the gaming industry. So for me, it's a little bit like Black Women's History Month. So guys, this is Cuddlecore, and I want to highlight her because she is a leader in the yes, with an accent, he says. But yeah, so Cuddlecore is in the esports area, and I remember I was telling you guys during Black History Month, I'm not as well versed in esports, but I think the area where I am more interested in esports is around the sim racing. And for me, the disappointing thing is that it's really difficult to find other women who are in sim racing who are Black women. There are plenty of white women in sim racing, and it's cool what they can achieve and stuff, but I'd love to see more pipeline and exposure Black women in sim racing. But we'll talk about that another day. Today, we're talking about Cuddlecore. She's a Tekken pro for Red Bull, and she has been a really fantastic competitor on the circuit. Her real name is Janelle Carter, and she's been playing. I don't know. She started late, I believe, and so she's about 28, 29 years old right now. But she has been in the fighting game world with Tekken, and I know that's also a game that people in my community like as well. She's also an advocate for representation in esports. I'm actually going to make this bigger. I keep forgetting to make it bigger so people can see. You should be able to see this now. Alright, here we go. And this is a great article from the Red Bulletin, which is the official, blog posts from Red Bull, their esports division. So Cuddlecore actually grew up in Chicago. She remembers watching her dad play fighting games on the PlayStation, and she started to play when she was a kid too. Welcome back to Asselrock Adonis, everybody. Check out the Women's History Month link that I'm talking about today. And for today's, wow, only a little bit, welcome to Asselrock. Thank you for joining me today. And I know this is your first time coming to chat in the stream. We're going to be playing Forspoken, and it's... Gosh, gosh, I'm getting overwhelmed by all the people in here. But basically today we're talking about one of the Black women's contributions in esports. She is Korokor. She plays for Red Bull. She plays for Tekken. So everybody, guys, I'm speaking English. I don't know what the big deal is. Everybody, if you're new here, make sure you check out the represent command and let us know where you're from by typing one of these sound commands. And you can also check out the list of commands by typing !point commands. But anyway, I was talking about Korokor. She got really interested in, thank you, Adobis. Guys, if you guys don't know Adobis, she is Class A enemy of progress around here, around these parts. And she also tends to play video games herself on occasion, so you should check her out. And I would also like to encourage you guys to check out Only Little Bit. Hold on, where are you? Let me make sure I got your name properly. I want to get this right. There you go. That should work. So thank you so much for coming to join me today. But yeah. So back to Korokor. You guys might have heard of her. I think she used to actually, teach Tekken to the Black girl gamers community, if I remember correctly, a few years ago. She loves martial arts, and what she says is she loves to throw hands. So she began to compete in esports, as I said, later on in her lifetime, in her 20s. And, she was playing during university, and she actually started out, she actually participated in a televised Tekken tournament where she was then invited to join the Equinox Pro team. And completely changed careers, jumped right into professional esports. So she played for Counter Logic Gaming. Oh wow. Non, Lara. Okay, so guys, just so you know, Adobis has redeemed. Yes, I am about to speak French because Adobis just redeemed a reward in my. God, she used the cowrie shells. This is not French. I'm trying to explain to people who might not speak French because now they're just gonna hear me speak French for no reason and they don't understand. So I now have to speak French because she redeemed this. Alors, pour l'instant, je vais parler en français pour expliquer sur Korokor. C'est une joueuse noire qui joue à Tekken. Elle joue pour Red Bull, l'équipe Red Bull, et elle a dit qu'il y avait des filles où il y avait peu de joueuses ou joueurs noirs parce qu'elle jouait au Japon, au Corée, au Pakistan, tout cela, mais elle a eu de succès. Il y avait des gens sur Twitch et YouTube qui l'avaient critiquée à cause de son apparence parce qu'elle est noire. On a dit qu'elle n'était pas sexy ou quelque chose comme ça. C'est des banalités des gens qui disent des choses comme ça, qui n'ont pas de créativité, pas d'intelligence, des choses négatives comme ça. Et elle a dû l'ignorer. Elle a dû se monter au-dessus des critiques comme ça. Elle a même poursuivi la thérapie parce qu'à cause du stress des compétitions et tout ça. Et puis maintenant, elle a gagné tant de compétitions en 2022. Par exemple, elle a gagné elle a gagné, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que je ne sais pas. Elle a gagné un tournoi et elle a achevé le top 8 10 fois en 2022. Et puis pour 2023, elle veut être mieux performante. Elle veut elle veut avoir un impact au-dessus des e-sports. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre? Elle adore les jeux vidéo. Elle veut promouvoir les échanges positifs. Et elle fait elle fait des bon, elle fait des dessins, elle est une artiste aussi. Bon, elle fait des dessins de caractères pour Tekken aussi. Alors, est-ce que c'est la fin de l'article, donc je vais récapituler en anglais, okay? So Adobe, I think you've had your time, okay? So I've just basically summarized this article in French for you guys. I'll do it again in English. What I was trying to say is that after being discovered after a televised tournament, she joined the Equinox Pro team. She then moved to Counter Logic afterwards. And but I think she had some challenges. It was supposed to be 60 seconds. I hate you. I thought it was 5 minutes. I don't like you, Adobis. You're mean. I can't believe that. Anyway, that's not nice. I can't believe that. Anyway, the challenge that she faced is when she was competing in Japan, Korea, and Pakistan, she wasn't competing with people who look like her, because a lot of Black players haven't reached that level of, haven't reached that high level. And so she would get comments from people on Twitch and YouTube criticizing her appearance, saying she wasn't sexy. Read my own products. Okay, fine. And they were talking about things that didn't have to do with the game. And, it's the same sort of stupid comments that people have, when they don't have any intelligence or any creativity. So she had to, learn how to ignore it, but that wasn't easy for her. She actually had to pursue therapy to help her deal with the stress and improve her performance. So now she is still one of the top competitors. She's won a major tournament in 2022. She also reached the top 8 in tournaments 10 times that year. And she's also looking forward in 2023 to, combine her art and her love of Tekken. So she's actually doing designs for Tekken characters. So I would definitely say, you guys, this is a wonderful example of somebody triumphing over adversity in an area where Black women are typically not welcome. Check out Cuddlecore, learn more about her. If you guys are into Tekken, check her out in some of the tournaments. I'm sure you'll be very happy to see her success. So thank you for that. And make sure that you check out the command for yesterday as well if you haven't had a chance. It's March 8th. So MAR08 was yesterday, MAR09 for today. And you can always use the exclamation point WHM command if you want to know the daily command.